Hello guys, I'm Jagirti and I'm here to explain related to the topic X509 certificates and the authentication services. At the end of the session, you will be knowing what is X509 certifications and authentication services. And this is all about the X509 certificates and how they are used to ensure secure and authenticated communication in the digital system. We will go to the next slide, and it is the introduction to X509, and the part of the X500 series. X509 is a part of a set of X500 standards and developed by the ITU and T for the directory services and defines authentication services for a directory system. It's specific how to provide identities using the certificates in a structured dictionary like a digital phone book. Supports public key infrastructure. X509 provides the structure for using public private key pairs securely through the certificates and provides the digital signature for the secure communication. Means it helps encrypt and verify identities or over the internet. For example, when you open a secure HTTPS website, for example, when you visit a banking site, your browser checks the site's X509 certificate to make sure it's fake or real. In this way, the X509 works. Okay, we will go to the next line. In that, what is an X509 certificate? A digital document used to prove ownership of a public key. Means it it blinds a public key to the user identity like a digital high card. Okay, and issued by a authority. Certification authority means only the trusted authorities like DG card or Let's Encrypt issue the certificates and ensure. And next one is ensures the identity verification and the data integrity. Means confirms the sender is who they say they are and that the data has not been changed. For example, your school issues you an ID card. Similarly, a CA issues you a digital certificate that proves your digital identity. Means in X509 it checks about the about the about the means it is fake or real. Means it checks the whether it is fake or real, and it is checked by a authority person. Authentication. The components of X509 certificates. First one is the version. Version means V1, V2 and V3. V3 it specifies the version of X509, and next one is the serial number. In that, it is a unique number for the each certificate issue. Means suppose assume that we having the driving license, in that everyone's serial number is different and it is unique because each and every driving license has a unique number. So through that unique number we can identify the user who he is with that serial number. Okay, and signature algorithm identifier means this field is identifying used in the certificate. Means the signature algorithm that identifies the user or the certificate. Username this field is identifying the fields of certificate authority that has issued the certificate. Okay, and validity validity panel or validity period. It specifies the validity of certificate. Means, uh, suppose we assume a driving license at the age of 20, we remove the driving license, means it has a limited time of expiry. After a certain age it expires, so we have to renew those driving license once again in a lifetime. Subject name means owner, specifying or identifying the identity that own the public key. And subject public key information, it is giving the value of public key to the owner of the certificate and defining the public key algorithm. And the issuer subject unique identifier and extension field and the signature, this all are the optional and they are in nature and followed by the signature. It is containing the digest of all other fields in the encryption. Okay, and we will go to the next slide. Cryptographic basic X509 uses the public key cryptography based on the key pairs private or public for secure encryption. Okay, and digital signatures for certificate validation. The CA signs the certificate with its private key to ensure authenticity. Recommends RSA, but other algorithms can be used. RSA is common, but ECC or DSA can also be used. Relies on the hash function, no specific one forced. It hashes the data before signing it for integrity, like SHA 256, for example, SHA 256. In 1998, Ash algorithm later found insecure. Earlier, this algorithm like MD5 were broken, so newer ones like SHA2 are preferred. For example, to validate a certificate, your browser hashes the data and compares it with the decrypted signature from the CA. It means that on a public key encryption, hashing and the digital signature to ensure the trust and the security. The next slide is about the evolution of the standards. In 1998, it was the initial version, means they introduced the original standard with the basic fields. In 1993, uh, removed insecure hash recommendation, means removed the weak algorithms that could be exploited. In 1995, the version 3 added extensions, made certificate more flexible and powerful. In 2000, further revisions enhanced the security and adaptability for modern needs. For example, SSL certificates today are based on the version 3, allowing the specific usage like only for the email encryption. And there are some real world application S/mine secure mail and IPsec secure network communication and SSL TLS secure web traffic, said secure electronic transaction. This all are the real world application. And S/mine is secure mail that encrypts and sign the mail using the certification. Means this example is very useful in our day-to-day life, and it is very secure, and that is not involved any third parties in this. And IPsec secure network communication, in this secures IP layer with the authentication and the encryption. Authentication means it is one type of the security where the security is very tight and there is no involve of third party. SSL and TLS secure web traffic powers HTTPS, validates websites and encrypts the browser sessions. Okay, and set secure electronic transaction used in the online payments for card security. Nowadays we are using the every online transaction and it is very securely encrypted. For example, when you use in the browser bar, it's using an X.509 certificate via TLS. Certification generation. Visual representation. CA issues a certificate to the user A. Means think of it's like a university giving you a degree. Okay. And includes digital signature on as certificate fields. Means this ensures that the data in the certificate hasn't been tampered with. Okay, for example, a company generates a key pair and sends the public key plus ID into a CA, and CA signs and returns a valid certificate, right? When we submit any document to the higher authority with our information, they see all the information and they sign the document and they return to the users who they need it. Okay, and we have the specific interview questions like based on X509 certificate. Means you will be asking like what is an X509. You could answer like 1 minute. You could answer like certificate is a digital document used to prove ownership of a public key. It binds a public key to identity of the certificate holder and is signed by the trusted certificate authority. Okay, and which cryptographic technique is used in X509? Do you know which cryptographic technique is used in 509? If no, you can comment in comment box. If don't know, then I will provide you the answer in the description. You can search in the description box. And who issued X509 certificate? Do anyone know? It is issued by the certification authority, means CA, certification authority. What are the major fields present in an X509 certificates? Like it has many major fields like version, serial number, signature algorithm, issuer name, validity period, subject name, subject public. This all comes into the major fields present in the X509 certificate. And what is the difference between the version 1, 2, 3? In version 1, basic fields only are formed. In version 2, adds the unique identifiers for the issuer and the subject. As compared to the version 1, version 2 has more features. And in the version 3 adds extension fields for the enhanced functionality like certificate policies and like key uses restrictions. Means as compared to the both versions, as version 3 has more features and it has the security and authentication. And the next question is, why is digital signature important in X509? Do anyone know? It is important because the digital signature ensures that the certificate was issued by a trusted certification authority and its contents have not been tampered with. It provides authenticity and the integrity. Okay. How does X509 ensure authentication? It provides through using the CA public key. Okay. What role do hash functions play in certificate generation and validation? Hash function creates a fixed size hash value of a certificate contains which the CA sign During the validation, the same hash function is used to ensure the content hashed been altered. Okay. Why was the 1988 recommended hash algorithm dropped? The 1988 recommendation included a hash algorithm that was later found to be insecure. It was dropped in the 1993 revision due to the vulnerability to the collision attack, which could allow the certificate forage. Okay, and summary. X.509 is essential for the digital trust and forms the core of PKI system and supports a wide range of secure applications and regularly updates to address security and flows. Means forms the foundation of secure communication in every step, and all the majority security systems is in use, and forms the website to emails to the VPNs and continues to revolve with each threads. Okay, the summary of this session is about X509 are critical for the digital signature and identity. To understanding their structure and function is essential in cybersecurity and the software development. Thank you. If you have any related doubt, then you can drop your question in the comment box. I'm here you to explain each and every point. Okay. Thank you.